You're seeing me because you're actually at a very interesting crossroads in your life right now. You may not fully realize that you're at a bit of a crossroads. For a lot of you, I'm getting nostalgia. So you're feeling things from the past. There's a lot of repetition, particularly from like the 2020 to present day, but especially around the 2022-2023 period. You could be seeing a lot of symbolism from then. There could be like repeating patterns from then, or there's just a lot of things that remind you of things that you were going through at that point in time that are coming back around again, and you're being guided to see, yeah, especially around like some kind of heartbreak or misfortune. But there was some media that you were drawn to then, like books that you were reading then. It was basically you were preparing to be the version of you today, and you're being guided back to like this old cycle so that you can see who it was, like who you were becoming in this moment of this, like this breakdown and this heartbreak, whatever you were walking away from as you were becoming this version of you today. I'm hearing to pay attention specifically to the things that you were consuming. You were on a new beginning, even though it may not have felt like it. It was, I'm hearing like screaming into the void. It was like 1, 2, 3 on my timer. You were reading books that were preparing you for who you want to be today. So this could be like finance books or like things that embodied or represented the dream version of you that may never come to pass. It was almost, I'm hearing like pipe dream, that it's like, I'll shoot for this goal, but I don't even know if this will even be like a feasible reality for me. And it's interesting because you're being asked to like look back on this with the eyes you have now and see that like everything that you consumed back then actually became who you are today. That what you thought was like a real long shot, you are actually like embodying and I'm hearing like utilizing, like you've turned this knowledge into wisdom. You've become this person that you set out to be a long time ago, and that's sort of where this crossroads is coming in right now, especially for some of you that feel like you are facing some kind of I want to say like an external battle, but it's really just like a manifestation of what's going on inside here, that you aren't actually like facing anything down. It's more just you needing to lean into your expansion, and that's why you're being brought back to this particular period in life to see not only how much you've grown, but also what were the things that you were consuming then, because that's going to have answers for what it is that you're facing down now. Like who was that version of you that you were trying to become then? Because that old version of you, the one who was just like studying up and preparing to become this version, is dying as you step into that new reality. That this is also important for some of you, that one, manifestation isn't always like overnight or on our timing. That a lot of times you're being like, if you're asking for something big, then the preparation stage is going to take a little while as you embody that energy of who you wish to become. Yeah, especially with this Queen of Cups here, this thing that you are emotionally ready for who you asked to become. And that's what I'm getting this drawing back to, is that you have actually become this version of you that you never thought you could be. And that's why you need to take a look at this old version of you. Yeah, because you aren't seeing fully what you have grown into at this point. Yeah, where this just flipped in reverse is like you've been playing it a little too small, and that's why you've been feeling some kind of like friction or yeah, like conflict in your outer life, and it's merely just like an internal thing that you're being asked to be bigger. You're being asked to like take a look at who you're trying to become then, because you actually are that person now. That it's almost I'm hearing ridiculous. Like, yeah, you're not in this like 5 of Pentacles energy anymore. It's in reverse. It's like it's time for you to flip the switch here and see that like I'm not this anymore. I'm this, but it's like you're stuck between these two energies. This like Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but also this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, is that you're in this transition stage where it's like, oh, I'm not this anymore, but I'm really trying to become this. And that's why you're being asked to reflect back on like what was this media that you were consuming at this point in your life, because you've actually energetically shifted into that. And again, this is why you are being guided to pay attention to also where you are right now. If you've been seeing a lot of messages around being in the present moment, because just like you thought that that old version of you may never come to pass, there are things that you're doing in your present moment thinking like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever become this. And it's like, you need to take a look at the old you who's become this new version of you, so that this new version of you has hope for what you're creating in the future, because you absolutely have been doing it. It's just like the day in and day out, like the monotony of it has you're too close to it. You can't see how much you've actually accomplished. So this is your sign that you have accomplished more than you thought. And that's really what you're being guided to see at this time. You're being pushed into this kind of introspective so that you can expand outwards. I'm hearing like counterintuitive, that you're going inwards to then like express out. It's like, I'm seeing energy go in through like your third eye and then come out through your heart chakra. That you're supposed to see something within yourself and like have this realization and then push it out into the world and stop playing small. That's really what this message is about, is that it's time to stop playing small, because you have become this version of you that you thought may never come to pass. Like, this is you today. This is what it looks like. I'm hearing surprise or jokes on you. Like, you're not supposed to have it all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out. Even the people who are living what you think is your dream life, they don't even know what they're doing. No one has any idea what they're doing, but you've made it here, and you still got to keep going and making things happen, because you have, I'm hearing other people's blessings hinge on you. So you have to keep showing up, because you have a bigger part in this world. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked in my bio, and if you become a paid subscriber to my Substack, you get 20% off all of my Etsy services in perpetuity. Thanks.